Hey guys, this is Eugene from the BridgeBit blog, and in this video I would like to talk about BridgeBit, and I also would like to talk about the first product that BridgeBit has launched, which is a physical Visa card that you can use to spend your crypto. But before we talk about details, let's give you some context. Let's talk about the overall picture as far as cryptocurrencies are concerned, because the world is undergoing a rapid change as far as digital currency is concerned, right? So many companies and banks are opening to the new money, to the new internet money, even entire nations, right? And this leads those entities to look at regulations and look at transparency because many nations require that. So, and regulations can have negative aspects, can also have positive aspects. But if you want to live this decentralized idea, you don't want to see those regulations, right? So you don't want to see those new this new technology to be regulated to death, right? So and that's an ongoing challenge because many crypto holders they want to maximize efficiency, they want to spend their cryptos uh, on a day by day case, right? So they want to use it in everyday life and they want to do it in a secure way and they want to do it as efficient, as fast as possible. So, and leading crypto exchanges, they have recognized the need, the demand for these products, debit cards that can be used to top up with cryptocurrency and spend them in a shop, in a store, and so on. So those debit cards exist and they come and go, right? Because many exchanges cannot cope with the regulations, especially here in Europe, in the Western world. It has become harder and harder to comply with those regulations. And this year in December, here in Europe, we will get the MiCA regulations, and I can see many cards just disappear from the market because the MiCA regulations will make it very difficult for people to spend their cryptos. So, but we'll talk about this regulation in a greater detail. So let's first discuss the problem before we go to the solution. So on one side, those debit cards offer a smooth system for integrating digital assets into everyday payments, right? But we still depend on the exchange, on the service provider that is issuing those cards, right? They have to comply with regulations, and many times they will ask you for proof of funds and things like this. And if you cannot provide all the necessary documents, they might freeze your entire account, not only the debit card. So there's a huge risk for people using debit cards in a over-regulated environment, right? So, and here BridgeBit comes into place with a decentralized organization that is built between the end customer and the institution, and that connection is happening through the blockchain, through Web3. So there's no intermediaries that will um, that will potentially interrupt this process because they have to comply with harsh regulations, right? So the funds are always routed directly to the issuing bank, making this process fully independent of any third party. So third parties like those exchanges that have to comply to different regulations. So let's talk about the solution. So before you can get a Visa card, obviously you have to go through a KYC process, but BridgeBit has a very light KYC process. You just submit your passport and your proof of residence or proof of address, and that's it. So this is no what I would call a financial KYC because you don't have to uh, provide a proof of funds. So because this is a offshore uh, entity, right? So this entity is based in Panama and obviously doesn't have to comply with those regulations that we have in Europe or in USA, right? So and that makes it a lot easier and makes the process a lot faster than traditional cards that you are used to, right? So, and you can load your funds instantly to that card using a decentralized web-free technology, right? And your card will be available just in a few days after you have ordered it, right? So you can also pay directly from exchanges. You don't have to use web-free. You just do it in a traditional way if you prefer to do so. So you just send money to a specified address and uh, and that's it. And you top up your card. Uh, and obviously, web-free is more convenient, more secure, but again, you can also do it in a traditional way. So there's two, you have the power of choice basically. You can also achieve passive income if you get engaged in the referral plan, because the referral plan has upfront commissions. So whenever people buy a card, you get a commission, but it also has what I call back-end commissions or residual commissions. Whenever people top up the card in your organization, you get paid. So this is what I would consider passive income. So flexibility, security, and performance is top notch. And we'll discuss that in a few moments. And yeah, the longevity of the product marketing with a lot of benefits. This is something that we will discuss on the next slides. So to get your card, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. And you guys can go to our blog and see all the tutorials, all the instructions. Just go to blog.bridge-bit.com and head over to tutorials. So, and you will see how easy it is. So you just register, entering your details, email, password, and so on. You complete your light KYC, which is very easy. You don't have to do a live call. You don't have to do a selfie. You just upload your documents and you're ready to go. You order the card and you receive it, top it up, and enjoy. So let's talk about the cards. So the smallest card is the standard card, and that's only 111 USDT, and you get 20% off if you order that card during the pre-sale, right? So and the premium card will be 444, and the VIP card is 999. So and there's different limits depending on the card, right? So the daily top-up limit on the smallest card is 1500, and on the biggest it's 150,000. So this is some huge limits that you probably haven't seen with our crypto cards. So the top-up fee, the bigger the card, the lower the top-up fee, right? And we will talk about all the details in a few moments, but you can load that card. Currently, you can load it with the Binance Smart Chain network and the Matic network. And you see those networks down below. They will be available as well. However, there's already a bridge built into the top-up feature where you can use many networks, not only the ones listed here. So let's have a look at the competitive landscape. Obviously, there's many cards uh, available, and this is just a comparison with a few of them, probably the most used ones. And we will be having more comparisons coming in future. So let's have a look at the Web3 top up, the decentralized way to top up. Uh, Only Bridgebit can do it. You cannot do it with those competitive cards as you see here. They are all centralized. They all have an office, CEOs, and so on. So this is something that can be regulated, can be interrupted. You know, uh, they will have, in some cases, they will have to cease operations if they do something wrong, right? So it's fully centralized. And Bridgebit has a marketing plan which goes up to 20 levels deep, right? With many competitors, you only have just one direct level, and that's it. So networkers that have big networks, they cannot really benefit from promoting those cards, but with Bridgebit, they can. Also, as far as uh, global footprint or global availability, there's over 150 countries that can order that card. And if you look at the competitors, some of them are only available in Europe, some have only about 100 countries available, but Bridgebit has over 150. So, and yeah, it's somewhat anonymous if you think about it, if you use Bridgebit, because yeah, there is no financial KYC. You don't have to provide your proofs of funds, right? Which you have to do with all other cards. So, and the top-up amounts are uh, with no competition. So there's no competition as far as top-up amounts because with the biggest card, with the biggest Bridgebit card, you can top up to $150,000, right? So you can pretty much buy a sports car with that card. Yeah. You can buy a Cartier ring, a Rolex, private island on Maldives for 1 week. So yeah, those are the things you can buy with Bridgebit, but not with competitive cards, right? So let's have a look at the prices, fees, and limits. So you see here the special offer pre-sale price next to the regular price. There will be a monthly fee of $10 on all those cards, and then top-up fee on the smallest card is 4.99% plus $5, and this will be only 3.49 on the biggest card plus $3. So it might appear as a big amount to you, but competitive cards, they would many times they will not explicitly show the top-up fee. They will just integrate it into the exchange rate. You see, one of those cards that you see that you have seen on the previous chart, that is charging 3.5% just because they use a bad exchange rate. So they don't show the percentage on the website, but it's hidden in the exchange rate. So the card activation is only $20. If you want to use the card online or using POS terminals, it's 30 cents per transaction. ATM withdrawals is 1% plus $2.5, and the foreign currency conversion is 2.75. So this is a dollar card. If you use it in Europe, the exchange rate would be 2.75. So we discussed limits already. Um, POS unlimited per day, unlimited per month, and ATM ATM withdrawals per day are 2, and per month 20, and then per day you can withdraw $2,000, and that really depends on the ATM. ATMs also have their limits. They might have a limit of 1,000. So, and the maximum withdrawal at the ATM is 20,000 per month. Okay, we talked about the marketing opportunities. So, sharing Bridgebit with your community can really pay off because you can benefit from up to 20 levels in the referral marketing plan, and 25% of the card sales price will be distributed amongst those levels that you see here using the percentages as shown here in the table, and 80% of all top-up fees will also be distributed to the network. So whenever people top up in your organization, you will get a percentage. Um, there's different ranks that you can achieve. So you start with Bridge Achiever, which unlocks the first level for you. So all you have to do is register KYC and get at least a standard card, and that will get you 5% from your first level whenever people buy a card. So let's say the card is $1,000 um, just for simplification. $1,000, so $250 will be distributed to the network, so you get 5% of those $250. So the next rank is Bridge Professional, and that will unlock 5 levels for you. So with every new direct, you will unlock a new level, and you need a turnover of $5,000 to unlock all 5 levels. Um, and that will uh, make you eligible to receive commissions from 5 levels, right? So to achieve levels from 6 to 10, you have to be a bridge expert, right? So, and with every new direct, you get a new level, and with a turnover of 50,000, you get 10 levels in total. If you become bridge master, uh, you will get paid 15 levels deep, right? All you have to do is a turnover of $500,000, and this turnover also includes the top-ups, not only the card purchases. So once you hit 1 million, you can get paid to up to 20 levels deep. So this is pretty much the card, right? And if you want to learn more about the product, just go to bridge-bit.com. And if you want to learn how to use that card, if you want to see instructions, tutorials, and so on, just hit the blog icon, the blog link at the top of the website, or just go to blog.bridge-bit.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.